Hello everybody and welcome to an episode of Kerbal Space Program with Sagayan. Today I will show you how to get in a proper orbit around the Kerban planet. I cannot do this with the large rockets as I have not mastered those yet, so I'm going to do it with an old design of mine. I'm going to show you how to do it with a small rocket, as I do not know how to get a large rocket into space just yet. Let's go ahead and load spacecraft. Kerban 10 I believe was one of the ones that I was able to get out there. This is not the most efficient rocket design ever, but it does have a lander on the top here. It's just a single manned rocket. I need to get something with 3 men up there if I'm actually planning on going to the moon, because I do plan on colonizing it eventually. But let's go ahead and take Kerban 10 out to the launch pad and I will show you how to do this. Alright, we have the Kerban 10 out on the launch pad right now. As you can see, there's the Kerban 8 crash over there. I believe actually one of the Kerbans got out safely too. I will also show you some failed rocket designs in the description below. I will have links to failed rocket designs of mine as I was testing these, along with their crew safely outside of the shuttle, luckily, or out of the capsule. Every single time I was able to safely rescue the Kerbans. Aren't you proud of me? I am. Today we got our Dread Kerban with us, and let's see how he does on this flight. First thing you want to do, I use liquid fuel rockets. I got my staging set up so this middle rocket will not fire until I'm in space, pretty much. These ones should be able to get me at least almost all the way out of the atmosphere. Go ahead and throttle up to 100%. I'm going to go ahead and throw SAS on now, just so I can keep straight right away. And here we go. And I'm going to be speeding this up a little bit, so you guys don't have to see the full launch. And I will bring it back whenever I get up to my gravity turn. Alright, I'm about to start my gravity turn. Just a very, very slight turn for now. Let's go ahead and see if I can stop that roll. Looks like it wants to go the other way. Oops, there we go. Whichever way it wants to go is fine with me. Our Dread Kerban is flipping out here. This rocket's not the most stable. I just want to show people how to... Actually, I really just want to show you guys how to adjust your apoapsis and your paraapsis, because I keep getting asked that question. So I have launched successful rockets in the past. Go ahead and keep adjusting. I'm going to throttle down just a little bit so you can see where I'm going. I'm going to go ahead and adjust my rocket for the gravity turn more. Kind of going a little sideways here, it looks like, judging on the planet. As you can see, I had this is my other rocket that I tested out yesterday, same design. It made it in a north-south orbit, which is not the most efficient, but it's working. It's working just fine. I got the it's about 120 kilometers out is what I tried to keep it at. And then this other one is just an elliptical orbit, not the best either. Gonna go ahead and cut this engine back a little bit more. Ooh, look at that. That looks nice. I like that. That's pretty. That AP is a little bit higher than I like, but I'll be able to fix that once I get into orbit more. See if I could actually turn this rocket the proper way. That looks about right. Oops, there's no RCS on this thing. This thing is was originally intended to be a lander, but it never really worked out that way. So, yeah, it runs out of fuel way too quickly. Okay, that AP is still extending out. We're gonna get a orbit pretty soon. And that's when I'll cut the engines until we hit the AP so we could get the PE a little bit higher. Parapsis. Here we go, we're on planet. That's what we got, right? A little bit right now. Alright, down throttle. And we should get the parapsis right now. There we go. Alright, that's how you make orbit. Usually just right here in orbit, but we want a nice clean orbit, especially with the time going to the moon. So, what we're going to do is adjust the orbit. So, we're going to cut this off. And we're going to do time warp to close the AP. Don't want to do too much. So, I'll pass it the same as I got sometimes. And it's, see, there it goes, like a little bit. It is 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13. Alright, we're going to go ahead and slow it back down. Actually, speed it up a little bit more. I wanted to be within like 4 minutes. There we go. Alright, slow it back down. 2 minutes. I'm going to go ahead and switch it to normal. I'm going to take the SAS off. Oops. Got to rotate it a little bit this way. No, I was rotating it the right way. Damn it. Damn it. Stop, 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 stop. All the fine-tuning details here. Alright. Now we're going to go ahead and throttle up just a little bit. And this should be... Oh, that's decreasing. Uh-oh. That's not what I wanted. Alright. Other way. Whee! Rocket spin time. I didn't realize that was the X. Come on, SAS. Kick in. Come on. No, 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 no. I don't want to go around in circles. Go ahead and fix it. Alright. Use an SAS to help stabilize the rocket slightly, but I still have to do all the details manually. Alright. And now I should be able to throttle up just a little bit and get my parapsis back. So I just lost it. There it is. And I'm extending that, and this should remain pretty much the same. It'll increase just a little bit. Oops, and I extended it way too much. Let's see if we could actually, shoot. Sorry about that. Let's see if we could bring it in a little bit more. I want to kind of be in a little bit lower of an orbit than that. Ooh, almost directly on target. Look at that. Oh, it's going to stabilize. I need you to keep going. You're almost there. You almost had it the first time. Perfect. Right here. Alright, now we're going to start a slow burn. And we're going to bring that down to about there. That's what I like my orbit to be at. Alright, now I'm going to show you how to bring in the apopapsis. Apoapsis. So we'll go ahead and speed this guy up. Oh, right. Slow him down. 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 T-minus 40 seconds. Alright. Now this one, I have to face the other way. We spin it around. SAS on. Bring me back to that location. Come on, SAS. Nice nighttime view of the Kerban planet here. And kick on that SAS again, and we're going to start another slow burn. Like I said, this rocket really does not have the fuel to make it to the moon. As you can see, I'm on my last piece here. This is more just for satellites. So right now, as you can see, the apparatus is coming in. And we will continue to bring this in until we get it where we want to, then we'll cut the rocket off. See, the PE is adjusting slightly, but it's coming out. So let's see, it's at 124. I want to see if I could get it as close to that as possible. So it's getting closer and closer and closer. I'm going to go ahead and back off the throttle a little bit. So we'll do it slower. And as you can see, it's starting to spin around here. It's making a new high point. So I'm going to go ahead and cut off the engine. And now I have a decently low Kerban orbit. I don't know exactly how low this thing is. I believe 80,000 meters was the lowest you could go without actually getting pulled back into the planet. So this should work right here. And now we have a little happy space. Well, he should be happy. So there we go. There's my little Kerban. Not gonna make him let go, even though that would be kind of funny. I do still have the moon lander on here, and it still has its full fuel tank here, but that's not enough to make it to the moon. So we'll go ahead and leave it here. I will redesign this rocket in the future, and we'll get it going where I could actually get somebody out to the moon. And I'll show you how to do that. And then I will show you how to make it to Minmus after that, hopefully. But plan first, colonize the moon, larger rockets. Thank you for watching, and hopefully this explains a lot. Thank you. Like this video if you like it. Subscribe. Comments in the comment section below, obviously. Anything you want to add, anything I could have done a little bit differently here. Rocket design help always helps. Thank you for the people who were giving me rocket help. I will give you a shout out when I actually go to redesign my big rocket. But that's all I got for now. Almost out of fuel in not deep space, but in space, floating around the planet. I have just launched a successful satellite. Alright, bye-bye.